Please walk. If anyone's on YouTube, say hello, please. Rashid, if you're still there. You're here? Okay. Can you hear me on YouTube? Did I miss any of your questions? Hello, ma'am. How are you? I'm good. No, I don't think I missed any questions. All right, you guys, let's get to your actual questions because I had a few, some from YouTube, some from Instagram. You guys, if you're on YouTube, if anyone's there, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, so Jimmy, what does a typical training session with you look like? So I am an online fitness coach. I don't do one-on-one like sessions. So online coaching, and I train mostly women, but also some men, and they're usually beginner or intermediate. And it's on an app, on my app. So it's like 2 to 3 strength workouts a week. It's about 30 to 40-minute workouts, a little bit of core. I don't focus too much on core. And for men, it's more upper body focused. And for women, it's more lower body, more hourglass, but also, building muscle, building strength. And I like low intensity workouts. Those have worked really best for me and for my clients. And for cardio, there's nothing crazy. It's just walking. So I get my clients to build up to 8 to 10,000 steps daily, and I show them ways to do that. So yay, I am audible on YouTube. Sup, Jimmy, what is up? I just answered your question. I'm sorry. You're going to have to listen to the replay now. Okay, so next question is from Nikos Theater. What's your opinion about the new Love Bites album, Outstanding Power? And what's your opinion about restarting a gym fitness program at home after stopping for a time? What's the good approach? So first off, Love Bites, I haven't listened to it. I'm sorry, but I will. Okay, I'll listen to it. Good evening from Cape Town, South Africa. What is up? I have been to Johannesburg so many times. It was because I used to be a flight attendant. I used to work for an airline, an international airline. And Johannesburg was one of my favorite destinations because the food was freaking phenomenal. Phenomenal. Please wait while we try to. I caught the end. Okay, awesome. All right. So, Jimmy, welcome. Welcome. All right, let's get to the second part of that question. Sorry, got derailed there. So what is your opinion about restarting a gym fitness program at home after stopping for a time? What's a good approach? So start slow, all right? Like 2 workouts a week. That's all you need. Like 2 sets, 3 to 4 exercises just to get the blood flowing. Lightweight. You can use bands just to get your body used to the movement, all right? Or very, very light dumbbells. And what happens is people just tend to jump in and they'll get excited and do 5, 6 workouts a week, and then they get fucking burnt out. They get super sore. They can't sit on the fucking toilet. They can't, walk down the stairs. If they're holding something and it falls from their hand, it's like a fucking nightmare. Okay, so just start slow and eventually build up to 3 workouts a week. Okay, you get the next weight up. Don't just jump to like freaking, I don't know, 10, 15 kilos up. And for God's sakes, no crazy cardio like running, stuff like that, because it's harder for you to recover from that, and you're going to have to increase your calories a lot. Your cravings go up, I notice. So just walk. Walking is really good because it uses fat stores instead of carbs, so it's going to keep your energy more steady. Start with 6,000 to 7,000 steps, and then build up to 8,000 to 10,000 steps. So that is my secret sauce for fat loss. Can't sit on the toilet. Game over. I know, right? Like, when I take a break for like a few weeks for whatever reason, if I'm on vacation or something, and I come back and go to the gym, and every time I freaking go hard because you want to, right? Your body is not sore when you're actually doing that first day. It's sore after. And then for the next like 2 or 3 days, it is just hell. So just go slow, right? Okay. So Shannon, can you keep a record of improvements, weight loss, etc. for each month? If they choose to remain anonymous, that's fine. Perhaps if you knew what country they were from or their email handle, that would also work. Knowing improvements in health motivates people overcoming challenges and obstacles is encouraging and aspiring. Okay, so I asked for more clarity on this because I wasn't really sure if Shannon was talking about like the musicians that I interview or just people in general. So, I mean, this is my job. I am a fitness coach. I help people track their fat loss, their strength gains, health indicators, measurements, and just keep them accountable on a weekly basis. In fact, like I talk to my clients almost every day just to keep them motivated, pull them back on track if they fall off, just guiding them to make better choices, just being in their corner constantly, cheering them on. So yes, if you're interested in working with me and everything that you mentioned, this is exactly what I do for a living, basically. So anyone, if you're interested in working with me, just email me at ramona@gymrockcrew.com. I'm happy to help out. Rashid is one of my clients and I freaking love him. He's awesome. Rashid is asking, what is the best motivation during a session? Music, metal. Get that metal on. Best motivation, especially on leg day. That'll help you push. Okay, so a question here on YouTube. What is your favorite band and what country are you from? Okay, already answered the second one. And the first one, I'll let Jimmy answer the first question. What is my favorite band? Cape Town is, so Samara drummer says, Cape Town, beautiful beaches and scenic mountains. Johannesburg, not so much. Yes, you're right. So I haven't been to Cape Town. So I remember when I was a flight attendant, we landed in Cape Town and I was so excited because I heard all these amazing stories about Cape Town. But we weren't allowed to leave the aircraft because we were there for only like 2 hours on ground or something. And I was like, shit. But, hopefully it's on my bucket list. So someday I'm going to get to see Cape Town. Steel Panther. There you go. Favorite band, Steel Panther. So ironically, the next question from Cunning Wolves. What is your favorite band of all time? Okay, so all time, that would be Rammstein. So I discovered them in the 2000s, I would say, and I am still obsessed. So I listen to Rammstein a lot at the gym and, sometimes when I'm doing the dishes because, it's a hard job and I need the motivation. So Rashidia says, Ramona is the best coach. Love her so much. I changed a lot since I started. Yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, Rashid. Thank you. Okay. Favorite PR song for big lifts. This is from Alex Vieda. Favorite PR song for big lifts. I'm going to pick two. Okay. The first one would be Redneck, Lamb of God. Freaking awesome. And the second would be Viking, Slaughter to Prevail. All right. Scott Beast. How many days a week do you typically work out? So I do 4 days at the gym, 2 days of lower body, 2 days of upper body. But lately I've been doing something a little bit different. I do something even on my rest days because I tend to sit like from 6 in the morning until 10 in the night, just sitting and editing if I don't do something. And that's really bad. So on the workout days, I'll get up, go to the gym and train and come back and sit here and edit. And it is really bad to sit for long hours. It's bad for your neck. It's bad for your posture, your hip flexors, like everything just gets ruined. So what I do on my rest days now, I just get up and stretch. I do like 20 minutes of some kind of stretching or mobility. And oh my God, it's been like 2 weeks, I would say. And I have a different body. Like my back doesn't hurt. I'm super flexible and I'm really, really liking it. Also, summer's coming up. So I'm going to start adding in abs because when I'm like in the winter, I'm usually maintaining and I eat higher calories. My body fat is a little bit higher. I don't even bother training my abs because your abs will only show when your body fat is really low. So I'll start doing that now because we're starting the cut for the summer. And I also walk about 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. I might start doing jump rope once or twice a week. And in the summer, I just tend to walk a lot, like because I love it, nature, sun. So I usually get like 12 to 14,000 steps a day. And like I get really, really lean very quickly if I follow that. Do you listen to black or death metal? Not really. I promised someone I would get into it, but I just haven't had the chance. My only time that I actually get to listen to music is when I'm at the gym, and that too is just in between sets, or like, because when I'm walking, I'm listening to podcasts or some kind of skill thing to improve my speech or like the business or something like that. But at the gym, that's the only time I listen to metal. And then when my set starts, my brain just tunes off and I start focusing on my breathing and the movements and stuff. So I should put that in. Send me some recommendations and I will try to listen to them. Okay. So YouTube, I like this Finnish rapper Nero Karija. He has a Rammstein tattoo. I also like Lord of the Lost from Germany. They did a video with Karija called Raveyard. Oh, awesome. I'm going to check them out. This Ellie Bolin, for the life of me, I cannot remember her band. Shoot me. Ellie Bolin, okay. You guys, I'm sure some of you know her. She's German and she sounds like her vibe is very Rammsteinish. Very cool. I'll send you the band from Poland that came here 2 months ago. Yes, please. Always happy to listen to new music. Okay, next question. Where are you from? Answer that already. Okay. Hey, ho, I actually made it one time. What is up, Frank? Frank made it. All right, so I've got some updates for you. As you can see, I have been very busy. I have been putting out 2 interviews a week, you guys. It has been nuts, okay, because I do everything myself. Everything, all the edits, the interviews, the reels, like every day I'm posting reels and shorts. So it's been extremely busy. I'm also putting all these onto my website on Gymrockery. So I convert the interviews into articles and, putting all the timestamps and stuff on YouTube. It's a lot of shit going on. And also trying to reach musicians for interviews and stuff. So it has been freaking nuts. Also balancing the fitness thing and being a mother of a 10-year-old. Okay, so there's been a lot going on, basically. So tomorrow we've got Tommy Vex dropping. This one is such a good one. It was probably one of the most profound interviews I have ever done. So he talks a lot about his overcoming his addiction with drugs and alcohol, but also his food addiction, which was super interesting. I've never had that kind of perspective before, and it was very, very cool. So you guys have to listen to it. It's out tomorrow, Sunday. I think it's 9 a.m. PST, so watch that. Someone says, Chris H. Town, you're doing great. What's up, you guys? Instagram, thank you so much, you guys. So Jimmy says, you've been crazy busy. I can barely keep up. Right? There's so much content. And guess what? Wednesday, we've got the interview with Pete Weber, who's the drummer of Fear Factory. That's dropping on Wednesday. I already edited it and it's scheduled. By the way, all these interviews, if you want to watch them early access is on Patreon, so you can join there. I started following you after your interview with Dochi. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying all of it. God, there's so many of you. Okay, so after Pete Weber on Wednesday, we've got, yesterday I had this interview with the drummer of Flesh God Apocalypse, Eugene. Very interesting. The guy is very passionate about fitness and health, and he posts a lot of metal as well as health and fitness stuff. And we exchanged some really cool ideas. So that's going to drop next. And then tomorrow, I have got a surprise for you guys. This is a really, really, really cool drummer that I'm going to interview, but I cannot give you names because I always fucking jinx this shit. Okay? Every time I drop names, some shit happens. So I'm going to shut up. And then I've got my hair all over my lipstick. So after that, I've got another one on the 21st, another interview. And then that's it for March because it has been too much. Okay, it's just been like freaking crazy. For my, where am I going? In April, I'm going to watch Infected Rain. So as you guys know, I have interviewed Lena Scissorhands and Alice Lane from Infected Rain. So I'm going to be flying to Italy just for a day to watch them. Super excited. And then in July, hopefully catch Steel Panther. We haven't booked tickets yet. My partner, who is a touring musician, just gets gigs thrown at him, and he's really nervous about booking because the last time we had to cut our trip short and he had to fly back, and we kind of lost money, and like it was just a fucking nightmare. So trying to organize that. We've got Slaughter to Prevail and Nothing More coming to Spain in April. Oh, sorry, in somewhere in June or July, actually, which I would freaking love to go. I mean, I've interviewed Johnny Hawkins and Alex Terrible, but again, because of his gigs, I can't even book freaking tickets. So, and I don't know if I can go by myself because I wanted to take my daughter, and I just wouldn't feel, I don't know, I would be a little bit nervous just, having to protect her while everything was just going crazy around me. So we'll see how that goes. So that said, you guys, I have actually taken on a bunch of new projects, a lot of new projects until the end of May. So this is going to be the last live session for now, okay? But I will keep the interviews coming. There's daily shots and reels. You can follow me on IG. I'm very active on my stories, as you guys can see. And it's the same as Gym Rock Crew on Instagram. And of course, Patreon will always have, the most love from me. So you guys want to catch more of me there, you can come there. Okay, Nira says, I found you from the interview with Madeline from Elaine. The song that drew me to that band is their newest, We Stand United. I love that guitar riff and drum beat. It is so good. They are so good. Like, I watched them live and their energy on stage was unbelievable. They are so good. I have an interview coming up with Rickard. I'll let you know because we've already done one interview before. So round 2 is coming up. Watch out for that. That's going to be a good one. Resurrect. Okay. Resurrect. Love your content. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. Awesome. All right, you guys, because you guys say keep doing what you're doing, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining, everyone on YouTube. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. So, you guys, be good or not, right? And I will see you either on the interviews or hopefully we can get back to this in the beginning of June. All right. Have the best day, you guys. Have the best weekend.